Welcome to our video on little known hacks to overcome your anxiety and stress. My name's Victoria. I'm the co-founder of SuperFastDiet, and I'm here with our gorgeous mental health coach, Lisa Gumanik. And Lisa is going to show us some amazing hacks, which you may or may not know. And she's also an expert on Bliss Spot. So this is really her area of her genius zone.
Absolutely.
Yes. So let's start with hack number one, Lisa.
So hack number one is to do with the first 7 minutes of your day. So neuroscience shows us the importance of those first 7 minutes as you're waking and the importance of those 7 minutes on the brain. So when we wake up in the morning and the first thing we do is turn our phones on and we're looking at sort of, negative things and that kind of stimulation, it's not setting our brain up for success. And it's wiring it in a particular way that's actually not beneficial and not uplifting.
So what do you do for your first 7 minutes?
You definitely don't turn your phone on for the first 7 minutes. So things like, meditation or breath work or, just, connecting in with something that's really beautiful, thinking of some really beautiful things or, thinking of nature are some really good things that you can do first thing in the morning.
To get up and get some fresh air.
Absolutely. Yeah, fresh air, sunlight. That would be absolutely amazing because getting the sun in the morning and feeling the sun, coming through your eyes, feeling it on your skin, radiating it, bringing into your body. I mean, if you try that for 7 minutes, it's going to feel good and it's going to boost your brain and your body.
Brilliant, brilliant. Number two is limbic system training. What is that?
Oh, limbic system training. So we talk about the limbic system, which is the emotional center of our brain. So we store emotions and we store memories in our brain and in our body. So limbic system training, there's a number of different avenues, but one of my favorite techniques is actually something known as tapping or EFT, emotional freedom technique. We're talking about emotions and clearing and processing emotions. So what that's about is tapping. So it uses meridians and acupuncture points on the body, and it's like doing self-acupuncture on different parts of your body. So on the top of your head, inside of your eye, outside of your eye, side of your eye, under the nose, crease of the chin, the collarbone, under the arm, and then take a breath in and take a breath out. You can choose even just to tap on one part of the body, say your collarbone, tapping with both hands on the collarbone. And what that does is allows emotional releasing and also physical, because as I said, meridians are energy lines that run through the body. They've been around for 5,000 years. So it sounds a little bit woohoo, but EFT is actually evidence-based. There's over 150 clinical trials that are absolutely incredible for releasing stress and anxiety and, fear and worry and any of those negative emotions.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think naturally you tend to go like that as well. So I can see that it would really work.
Yeah, so the body actually knows what it wants. So a lot of people say, when something stressful happens, put my hand to my head, or, I tap this part of my eye, or I tap my collarbone, or you put your hand to your chest. And it's your body knows that it actually wants to do this. So, I've just been through it in about, 30 seconds is a really, really brief overview. But, learn to do some tapping, find out a little bit more about it, because this is one of the most effective tools and hacks for setting yourself up for a great start for mental and emotional well-being.
Brilliant, brilliant. And food.
What do you do with your food?
What do you do with your food? Well, we know that food is fuel for our body. If we're not eating the right foods, our body is not fueled enough. Our cells are not going to function. Our brain is not going to work. So one of my favorite things and one of your favorite things is
nutrition.
Nutrition, but also
intermittent fasting. Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Yes. So intermittent fasting is absolutely scientifically proven to help your brain function, your mental capacity, quite along, with a whole bunch of other health
benefits.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it helps at that emotional, mental, physical body perspective. But also you might want to start with, a food review. How often, when we talk about intermittent fasting, it's about how often you're eating and at what times you're eating. So have a look at that. How often are you snacking, and then look at what you're eating. Are those things high in carbohydrates? Are you eating things like gluten? Are the foods that you're eating actually agreeing with you? So just do a basic food review and maybe choose, one thing. I'm all about starting with one thing. I mean, we're sharing a number of hacks here. And sometimes, and I've heard people talk about, hacks and you can do all of these things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm not going to do any. But what I recommend is just choosing one.
Can I suggest one?
Yeah.
Shopping around the outside perimeter of the supermarket. Eat real fresh food. Not hard.
Yeah.
That's it.
Absolutely. Perfect. So we've got that food review, and in that food review, walking around the outside of the aisle. Perfect.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much, Lisa. We'll do some more hacks in another video.
Awesome. Thanks.